Hello, this is 6 Minute English from BBC Learning English. I'm Liu.
And I'm Regina.
This is the program where we hope to add some color to your life by talking about an colors, interesting subject, and teaching you some useful vocabulary.
And color is what we are talking about today. What's your favorite color, Neil?
Oh, I like green, a fresh, bold colors that reminds me to natural. It can have a calming effect, and you?
It's got to be blue. It reminds me of the sea, the sky, and holidays, of course.
Colors, no matter which one we prefer, affect how we feel, and we will be talking about that soon. But not before I'm challenge you to answer my quick question, Regina, and it's a science question. Do you know what's the bre- breathing of white life into his different colors is called? Is it A. Dispersion, B. Reflection, or C. Reflection?
Well, I'm not a scientist, so I will have a guess as C, reflection.
Okay, we will reveal the right answer later on. But now, let's talk more about color. Color can represent many different things, displaying on the where you come from. You can be green with envy, wishing you had what someone else had.
And someone can feel blue, so feel depressed. We choose colors to express ourselves in what we wear or how we decorate our home.
The BBC Radio 4 program, You and Yours, has been talking about colors and whether it affects everyone's mood. Kevin Harris is a color psychologist and a colors designer and consultant. He's explained that how color affect us.
Is the way that we take in the wavelengths of light, because color is wavelengths of light, and is how that comes in through our eye, and then it goes into the part of our brain called the hypothalamus, which covers our sleeping patterns or hormones, our behaviors, our appetite. It covers everything, and so different colors and different frequencies or different wavelengths of light, we have different responses responses and different reactions to them.
So colors is wavelength of life of light. A wavelength is the distance between two rays of sound or light that are next to each other. As this wavelength change, so does the color we see.
Thanks for the science lesson. Karen also explained that there's a part of our brain that controls. She used the word govern how we feel and how we behave, and this can change depending on what color we see.
Interesting stuff. Of course, color can affect us different, different, differently. Seeing red can make one person angry, but someone else may just feel energetic.
Homeware and furnishing manufacturers offer a whole spectrum or range of colors to choose to suit everyone's taste and mood. But during the recent coronavirus pandemic, there was a rise in demand for intense, print shades and patterns. This was referred to as happy design that was meant to help lift our mood.
Yes, and Karen has both a bit more about this on the U and US program.
In the time when everyone was out and we were all working, and we lived a very busy lives, quite often what people want, and they want a quiet sanctuary to come back to, so they had very pale colors or very low chromatic colors in their house, low saturation, because that helped them unwind and helped them relax and to feel very soothed. But what I have found since the first lockdown is a lot of people, because they are not getting that outside stimulation, they are actually putting a lot of brighter colors in their home, because they are trying to bring in that feeling that they would have got when they were out, that excitement and that buzz. It seems that in our normal busy working lives, our homes were peaceful places and somewhere to relax. They were a sanctuary to create this relaxing space. We used pale, pale colors, ones that lack intensity, like sky blue.
But during the recent lockdowns, where we were not outside much, we tried to get that stimulations, that excitement or experience by still by uh, decorating our homes with bright colors such as yellow.
Um, Perhaps a little too bright for me. It is all about personal taste and the connections we make with the colors we see, but it makes sense that brighter colors can certainly lift our mood.
Now, Elise, I'm asking you, Christina, do you know what's the beginnings of white light into light white light into its different colors is called? Is it A, dispersion, B, refraction, or C, reflection?
And I said it was refreshing.
So Virginia's that's one is actually called dispersions. Back to school for you, but not before we will recap some of today's vocabulary.
Okay, firstly, we can describe someone who wishes they had what someone else has, as being green with envy.
We also talked about wavelengths, the distance between two rays of suns or light that are next to each other.
To govern means to control or influence.
A sanctuary can be a peaceful or relaxing place. In some cases, it can be a safe place for someone in danger.
Stimulation describes the feeling of being excited, interested, or enthused by something, and pale describes a color that lacks intensity, is not very bright, and for me they are much better than a bold bright yellow.
Well, Katrina, thanks for showing your true colors. That's all for now, but we'll be picking up another topics to discuss out of the blue next time.
Don't forget you can hear other 6-minute programs or 6-minute English programs and much more on our website at bbclearningenglish.com, and we are always posting stuff on our social media platforms. Bye for now.